This is Dr. Famuyiwa with Montgomery Fertility Center. Today I want to highlight a topic that some patients always ask me, and that is about oxidative stress and the damage it can cause in males. What is oxidative stress? Well, there's something called reactive oxygen species or free radicals, and these are molecules that are missing an electron in the outer valence orbital, and they become what is called a free radical. Now, some of these may be oxygen-centered, and they're hydroxy radicals, nitric oxide radicals, and others may be non-radical derivatives such as hydrogen peroxide, hypochlorous acid. What do they do? Well, reactive oxygen species in small quantities are very important in cell signaling. They're also important in helping the sperm achieve capacitation, which is important before it can fertilize the egg. And they also help with the regulation of sperm maturation, that before the sperm become fully able to fertilize an egg. But you need just the right amount. If you have it in excessive quantities, they can be toxic to the cells that they're supposed to protect. They can cause DNA damage, and they can cause a phenomenon called lipid peroxidation. Lipid peroxidation is when a free radical attacks the lipids in the bilayer of a cell. You know, the cell membrane is a lipid bilayer. The hydrophobic ends of the bilayer are towards the inside and the hydrophilic towards the outside. Anyway, so when you damage these lipids, you produce a radical, a lipid radical, that would now damage the next lipid and then the next lipid, and that's called the propagation. That's what happens with lipid peroxidation. And it'll continue to knock out a radical until you hit the termination phase. What terminates this reaction? Well, you need certain antioxidants to do the termination, such as vitamin E. Now, where do you get antioxidants from? There are two sources. The seminal fluid contains some antioxidants that nourish and protect the sperm. And there are two types. There's an enzymatic type and a non-enzymatic type. The enzymatic type includes what is called glutathione peroxidase, or superoxide dismutase or catalase, and they naturally occur in the sperm